of my cat. And before that, I was talking to the Lord real early this morning, and I said, "I'm ready, really, Lord, to get out of here. I'm just gonna be kind of, I just gonna, I'm very open with you, okay?" I said, "Well, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be. I just tell you, it doesn't look like I'm gonna see my other three grandchildren. It just doesn't feel like I feel like I'm gonna die, Lord, and I'm not gonna see my grandchildren. I feel like I'm going to leave this world, Lord, and I'm not gonna see my family." This is the discussion I was having with God last night out loud, like I'm talking to you. And Lord, I'm not really lonely, but I do feel a little bit alone. Sometimes I feel a little bit alone. I wish that my son would have been able to come and visit me, but he has a family of his own, and she's getting really big, the mother of my grandbabies, and he don't want a chance being away, and I totally respect that. They have a family. So I wasn't having a pity party, believe me. I was just telling him how I felt I was all by myself, how I felt like I was all by myself. And then I was saying, I wish I could get my family together, my son and my sister Daisy and my brother Henry. I was having a heartfelt conversation. See, you can have a pity party, and it's upsetting to God sometimes. Listen to me. But this is how you must speak to him. You must speak from the truth of your heart. You must be so honest and transparent because he sees through you anyway. Show him some respect. Try not to, don't hide nothing. So I was speaking what was deeply in my heart. I said, Lord, I'm probably just going to die alone here. My body's going to die and I'm going to be all by myself, but that's okay. I can accept it. But I surely would like to see my grandchildren and hug and kiss them before I leave. That's so deep in my heart. And Jessica Renee, you don't seem to understand. I understand your hurt feelings for the end of a relationship, but you need to understand that it goes a lot deeper. It goes a lot deeper, beloved. It goes so deep. So I went to sleep. After I had that discussion, I think I ate something. I ate the last of my supper. I had stuff left over. I was having an ordinary dream. I was kind of like in this place. It was me and this one sister. This African American woman was sitting with me. Her hair was parted to the side. It was old school. It was old school. You know how we used to grease our scalp? Listen to me. We used to grease our scalp. Well, my 100% African American sisters would grease their scalps and stuff like that, where her scalp looked greased to the side, right? See, I don't have that type of hair. I put let me stop. I'm going off to the side. But anyway, she looked old school, ladies. Some of you ladies will understand. Her hair was slicked to the side like this. And she had an old school, like not a jury curl, but big curls on the side. And she was caramel colored. I can just about still see this sister in my dream. And we were having a discussion about something. And I said, well, I just don't understand why. I think we were talking about why people are being cruel or something. And I said, yeah, she said something to me. She was seated sideways and I was seated this way while I'm looking at her on the side. And we're talking. And in the middle of my sentence, it's like I got real tight as something grabbed my whole body. I don't know how to describe. I'll describe as best as I can. It's kind of like a clamp or something. Like this is my body. Oh, let me get something smaller. This is my body. It didn't speak to me. It didn't speak to me. It grabbed me like this. I was like this. Held me real tight. He wasn't hurting. I don't know why I'm saying he, but he wasn't right in the middle of a sentence. And then I was clamped real tight, and I looked. I started to. I looked over. I could look over. I started to change right quick, and she went up, and then I went up, and I was like, I was shaking like this, just shaking like this. It was so fast, like a rocket, like a rocket. And I knew that I was being raptured. And in my mind, all I didn't barely had time to think. The force was so powerful. It was so powerful. It was like, you know how you come down a roller coaster? You ever been on a roller coaster that's really high and you come down really hard and you're like this? Well, it felt that way, but upwards, like that. Like when you go up like that. And I was kind of tight. And all I had a very brief thought. I hope I'm ready. I go, oh my gosh, we've been raptured. I said, oh my gosh. Oh my, I didn't have really time to think. I was going up and all you could see was clouds. I didn't see heaven. He's not going to grant that to me. And I had a brief, like I looked over and the sister, she was going up too. It was only two of us. It was only two of us. Right in the middle of a conversation, you're tight. He just takes you. He just takes you. Ain't no time for, he just takes you. So whatever condition you're in, spiritually, you ain't got no time. You got, the blink of an eye is no joke. So yeah, and so that's what I thought. I thought in my mind, I was just tight. He was holding me real good so I wouldn't fall, I guess. He cups you in. At least my dream, he cups you in like this and up like a rocket. And I could feel the force of the upward force. I could feel the upward force. There's no talking. There's no talking. There's no, Lynn, you're being raptured. You know you're being raptured. And I could barely have the thought. I kind of peeped over. I had like a split, whatever you want to say, and she was gone. You all of a sudden, you don't expect it. You get like like that, and you're just like this. And I thought, I hope I'm ready. That's all I thought for a brief second. I hope I'm ready. I hope I'm ready. Like just one thought, I hope I'm ready. And then I woke up. I woke up and I'm on the air. I woke up, went pee and fed my cat. And I tried to call Miss Mama, daughter, sister, but like my son, whatever. Because the first person I thought of was Miss Mama, daughter, sister. You the first person I thought of. And then I'm thinking about Miss Lena and everybody else. And Miss Mama, daughter, sister was the first person that popped in my head. After I was crying and shaking when I woke up. I just like, Miss Mama, daughter, sister. What do I want to say? Miss Mama, daughter, sister, and y'all, I'm telling you, on my mother's grave in New Haven, Connecticut, I'm telling you the truth about the dream that I had just before I woke up. The deepest dreams that I have, and that's what woke me up. He yanked me awake. Every once in a while, God will yank me awake, and I'm on the air. There's something else. What else was that? Yeah, we were having a conversation, and then it felt a little weird. It was no time to think. You see, this is why you got to stay ready, as the people say, as some of you have said. You got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready, because you don't have time. It's real quick. At least the dream that I had, I did not watch any weird things. I didn't eat pizza and pickles before I went to bed. But, oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to say, Miss Mama, daughter, sister.